that we're actually closer to the bone than even previously thought?
Well,
that there's cuts there that you haven't even, you're looking at some before you get in office, and I understand that, but it sounds like you're saying down the road there's a heck of a lot more we need to look at beyond that.
We need to look at a whole bunch. I mean, not only have they cut to the bone, they've actually, in some departments, are digging in and scraping the bone, and there's nowhere else to go. And now some of the department heads are coming out saying, yeah, we were told we couldn't say it beforehand, now we feel free to do it. And some of these people do not feel like they're not going to be continued in my administration, so they're basically coming out and saying, here's where we got problem areas and you're going to need to address. And those are the things that are going to have to be addressed, if not in this year's budget, in next year's budget.
803-0930 is our number. Erie County Comptroller Marc Poloncarz, the county executive-elect, is here, ready to take your calls. We're talking about some of the requests he's made on the upcoming budget, and of course the transition process, things he's noticed along the way as he begins to look at what his vision of government should be and what he wants to do when he gets in that office on January 1st. Let's go back to what you said earlier then. Okay, these are the additions you want to add in. How do you pay for it? What kind of things have you done to make sure that you've got a balanced budget here?
Well, there's areas of overspending in county government.
And that's something you said during the campaign, as I recall.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. We know through the Comptroller's office, because we negotiated the deals, what the cost of our short-term borrowing notes are, our revenue anticipation notes. We know exactly how much we're going to pay in interest this year. They had overestimated and put in the budget line approximately $600,000 more than we're going to pay. We're not going to pay that. That would just sit there. It would roll in the surplus. Well, we can use that for other services like the road and control or parts of the arts and cultural. There are other lines, fringe benefit lines, but the big one is the risk retention fund. Erie County is self-insured. On an average basis, we try to ensure we have $3 million in there. Right now we have $6.8 million in there. There doesn't seem to be a need to include another $3 million that the administration is putting forth. So there's a number of areas. They're all legitimate, and they add up to about approximately $5 million worth of cuts.
If we have been scraping so close to the bone, isn't it